We're here. I'm Veer Von Wright, and this is Graphic Metal's annual end of the year best albums of 2024. And this one is folk metal with crossover, melodic death metal, and pagan and things of that nature. No particular order. If you want to see our entire Graphic Metal's ranked list of the top 240 albums across all the subgenres, then in addition being able to see the actual scoring for all the albums and where they fit in the entire ranking from 1 to 240, you can buy our Graphic Metal 2024 in review digital book. Okay, enough. Let's get to the list. This is Graphic Metal's favorite folk, melodic death metal, pagan albums of 2024 in no particular order.
Les Chants de l'Or by Alcest, a melodic post-black metal album released on June 21st. Serenity Now. This music is inviting with warmth and emotion. It's like going on a hike during golden hour and every single picture you take turns out magical. And take this hike you should. Your ears and soul will thank you. Pro Xristou by Rotting Christ, a melodic black metal album released on May 24th. Been around for what feels like forever. This one feels even more epic, continuing to add more emotion, chanting poetic messages, and that trademark thunderous mid-tempo riffing. The Way of Ancients by Volcandra, a melodic black metal album released on March 1st. Winter is coming. This one is a little heavier than others on this list, with this one heavily focused on thrashing, but it still does a pretty good job linking the songs with at least an effort in building atmosphere. A Certain End of Everything by Blazing Eternity, a melodic doom metal album released on April 19th. Isn't it fascinating how something so dreary can be so beautiful and uplifting? Listening to this will certainly lead you to ponder that once again. Beyond the Aeons by Octoploid, a melodic prog metal album released on July 5th. Bellacore meets Kingston Wall. You heard that right. What a hell of a debut for this side project from Ale-Pekka Lane of Amorphous. It's vibrant and uses a full range of colors to cast a dark spell on your ears. Versets Noir by ACOD, a melodic black metal album released on April 26th. Album artwork candidate of the year, and the music sees the band greatly evolve. Their early thrash days paid off with their black and atmospheric density. They also kicked things off with a bang, with their first track being 12 minutes longer than any song they've ever written. Here's to living 1,000 lives in a second. Time 2 by Wintersun, a symphonic melodic death metal album released on August 30th. The most polarizing album on this list. Ever since the uber-talented Blowjari pursued this after Encephalium, feels like everyone in the metal community has kept a keen eye. Get our list and see how Graphic Metal feels about Time 2. Echoes of Light by Chapel of Disease, a melodic prog death metal album released on February 9th. Boy, are they ever chasing light just to destroy it. They moved even farther away from their death metal roots to the point one could argue they have ventured into creating an entirely new subgenre of music, or light. Black Tides by Kólga, a melodic surf black metal album released on March 29th. Try not to laugh. Actually, go ahead and roll on the floor laughing. This one will sure to make you smile and get up from your chair and dance. And by dance, I mean the weirdest dance you can muster. Your guess is as good as mine. Men Gudus Hund Arstek by Hamford, a melodic doom metal album released on March 22nd. The album's title translates to "But Strong is the Hand of God" in English. It is considered to be a concept album that explores the story of a 1915 whaling disaster in the Faroe Islands. This story is captured well with the music and, more importantly, the vocal dynamic range of John Aldra. A powerful album. Joviam by Gate, a Norwegian folk metal album released on May 3rd. The most gentle on the list, a euphoric journey into the forest of their homeland. Worth noting that this is not so much an album as simply a collection or release of their songs up to this point, and along with some chosen live songs. They also were the Norwegian representation on Eurovision of this past year. A Giant Bound to Fall by Eternal Storm, a melodic death metal album released on February 16th. The scale, depth, and emotion of this storm is immense and powerful. A few bumpy waters sonically and vocally, but great improvement on this sophomore release. Raise a pint to a giant proud and strong. The Deceivers by Death, a melodic industrial groove death metal album released on May 3rd. Welcome back. It had been 14 years. The rest did them well though, as this is light years ahead of what they used to do in the past. The special guest also adds a nice touch of layering. Just wish they would hire us or any designer worth a damn. Sela by Kedi Ron, a dark folk rock album released on May 24th. Okay, actually, this is the most gentle on the list. A must for other atmospheric dark folk bands like Wardruna. Opera by Flesh God Apocalypse, a symphonic death metal album released on August 23rd. Never have they sounded more like Septic Flesh than on this album. This is in large part to a few band member changes and then putting even more focus on the choir, which obviously, given the title, feels very fitting. Solemn by In Vain, a melodic death metal album released on April 19th. Their chemistry and insane ability to crush your soul with towering riffs and soaring multi-attack vocals can be heard across the globe. Scratch that, the galaxy. It reminded everyone of why they are a force not to be reckoned with. Now it's your turn, Be'lakor. Where are you? End Time Signals by Dark Tranquility, a melodic death metal album released on August 16th. Nothing to say. Everyone should know these legends in the space by now. Get our list and find out if their latest makes the cut. Aeons by Aeons. Normally prog death, but this one is Symphonic Melodic Death Metal, released on February 16th. Aeons is one of metal's leading imaginative forces, along with Devin Townsend and a few others in a very short list. This one sees him experiment even further and creates a one-of-a-kind trippy ride with a full orchestra that makes it feel larger than life and one of the most unique albums you will ever hear.
And that was the collection. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, it was just merely a collection of some of our favorite albums. If you want the entire ranked Graphic Metal's top 240 albums of 2024 of rock and metal across all the subgenres, plus the actual album scoring and where they fall ranked from 1 to 240, get our book, the Graphic Metal 2024 in Review digital book here. Plus, you get that warm and cozy feeling of knowing that you help support this channel, so this way we can build strong into the next year, which we have big plans for in 2025. I hope you had a great 2024 and good start to the next year. Until then, I'm Veer Von Wright, and you've been watching Graphic Metal. Cheers, keep on rocking.